What's up team, hello and welcome to Motosumo. My name is Benny P, here to take you through your beginner class team. I hope you're buzzing, I hope you're ready, because we're going to get into it. We've only got half an hour, so let's have some fun. Team, first and foremost, if you're doing one of our on-demand classes, I want you to make sure you jump on one of our live classes as soon as you can, because that is where the magic happens. That's where we get to communicate with you. That's where you get to send those emojis to us, and that's where we get to see you on the leaderboard, which is what it is all about. Yes, what's up, Desi? For you lot doing the live class, that's where dreams are made. I get to keep you accountable because I can see your numbers, and that is what it is all about. Now, team, that we've got that done, I want to align us all. So remember, a beginner class, it's sort of like an all levels class. So if you've done loads of classes before, this is your chance to pull that intensity down a little bit. And if it's one of your first classes, this is a great class to sort of get used to sort of stationary cycling. It gets used to Motosumo, gets used to my classes as well. So let's crack on, let's get into it. The way we always start here at Motosumo, because everyone's got different bodies, everyone's got different bikes, is we want to align everyone. We want everyone to be on that same sort of resistance, that same sort of gear. So let's make sure we do it. So take it all the way down to resistance 0. So I want you to knock off every little drop of resistance you can till you're on resistance 0. Once you've done that, with your legs moving, I want you to just add a little bit, add just a little touch. Now that's gonna be your resistance 1. We call that resistance 1. It should feel like a flat road. And by that I mean you're not going downhill, you're not going uphill. So you have to move your legs to go forward, but you feel supported, you feel that little bit of weight. And we want to make sure everyone's aligned, everyone's on that same sort of point as we go through this. We're going to take it into a little warm-up team, but I'm going to put on some bangers now. So let's do this. In 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. So team, there's two main things we look at in all classes. But again, I'm going to slow them down, I'm going to break them down a little bit more in this beginner class. So this is your resistance 1, and remember your resistance is basically your gears. So everyone's going to have different gears on their bikes, everyone's going to have different resistances on your bikes. So we want to make sure everyone's on that same page. So resistance 1 is now, and then later on I'll be taking you up to resistance 2, 3 and 4, and it gradually gets heavier and heavier and harder to move those legs. Another way of looking at it is that every time you add that little bit of resistance, it's basically like you're sort of going up more and more of an incline, going up sort of steeper and steeper. And that's how we sort of look at it. Yes, keeper, what's up? So this is your resistance 1. The other main thing we look at is your cadence. See, now your cadence is basically how fast you're going. Sort of the speed you are working at. So right now you can look at the bottom of your screen and you can see the sort of half circle, and you can also look at those numbers as well. Oh, nice little dream team in here. So now the higher that number that gets, the faster you're going, because it's measured in RPM, sort of revolutions per minute. And so let's break it up a little bit. So I can either give you a color, or I can give you a sort of set of numbers to get between. Now to start with, in resistance 1, which is not too hard, I want us to head between 90 and 100. 90 and 100, and that is yellow zone team. And we do that in 3, in 2, in 1. I want you to slowly start to pick up that pace for me. There it is. How are we feeling in that? Nice, mate. 3, 2, 1, we slow it down. So that's just that little increase of pace. It's not too much of like a sort of working phase. It's just you picking it up. And remember, when I say pull it back, when I say rest, we don't stop. So you keep those legs moving that entire time. Let's go back into it. Let's add 5 from what you did before. So roughly between 95 and 105. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So nothing too crazy. Again, it shouldn't really feel like a sprint or anything right now. Just picking up that pace ever so slightly. Yeah. 3, 2, 2, 1. Slowing it down. Before we come to the next one, we're gonna add 5 on again, which is gonna be a bit quicker. I wanna talk about your form, your technique on the bike. So with that gentle touch in the front of your handlebars, your elbows are tucked in, you've got that gentle bend in your arms. And from there, you're not just sort of crunched over like that. I want you to roll those shoulders back nice and straight, chest pushed up, core nice and strong. Not like crunched in, but nice and strong, so engaged. Now, so your sort of upper half of your body, your torso up, should stay relatively still. So you don't want to be waving either side here. You want to find that form where you're almost locked into the center. Then you work your way down to the legs, and the knees want to be pointing forward, and you want to be getting that full 360. So kicking out, and then pulling back as well. So you're pushing down with your toe, so you're getting that full efficiency of that movement. Let's go again on this resistance one. Now we're gonna go a little bit faster. It's gonna be 100 to 110 on that pace. Team, 3, 2, 1, go! Think about your form. Think about that technique. Nice. 3, 2, 1. How did that feel? Pretty good, eh? Now that we got that form, now we got that technique, we're gonna go for a sprint. Whatever a sprint means to you right now, you can go to that red zone, you can stay at what we just did before. It's up to you. It's gonna be 30 seconds again. We're gonna go on the drop. Again, whatever a sprint means to you, Desi May, it's up to you. Ready, 30 seconds only. We go. 3, 2, 1, go! Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice. I reckon it's time we come up to that resistance too. So join me up here. Adding that little bit of resistance on. Remember, it's not loads, but it's not just a touch. It's got to make a reasonable difference for you to be able to feel that, for you to be able to sort of feel the slight bit of incline we've added on in that one. Let's just get to that in our legs. We're gonna go straight into a minute of work. Starting 90 to 100 on me. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Because you know what? I know a drop's coming up in this. Oh, there it is. I hear it. I see it. Give me a little push face. In resistance 2, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's go. Such big. Five, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! Pretty damn good, eh? Feeling that in the legs. We're gonna go straight into some intervals in this resistance. So we're almost gonna spend the first half of this class in your lower resistances, the first 15 minutes or so, before then coming into your heavier stuff later on. So we're going to start with 3 rounds of 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds rest. Some good sprints. First sprint coming up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio. So you can afford to give me a bit of speed now. Yes, Jen. Yo, big name Jen, dude. Three, two, one. Pull it back. I let that one go. I let that one go because I wanted you to have that rest. You gotta forgive me. I know I never miss a drop. But use that as a dance break. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Resistance 2 here, Jen. We're on 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. A little sprint push here. Five, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, we're not missing this drop. We're not missing this drop. You ready? Just 30 seconds only. Guide speed of 90 to 100. If you want to go above it, that's all good. If you need to stay at that lower end, that's all good. Oh yeah. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten. 3, 2, 1. Rest there. That leads us nicely into this little guy. We've warmed up. So now it's time to race. I know I've got some big races in. Jendi, Desi, huge races. May, how are you feeling about a race? I reckon you're gonna be good. This is max effort, max speed for 1 minute. Let's put a little number on the board. Let's put a good number on the board here. Team. 5, 4, build up. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, mate. I knew you'd be good. Oh, Desi, Jen, you got some competition. I predict there's going to be some ridiculous scores coming out of this. And I'm going to come in a fun last place. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Come on, mate, stay with it. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Jen, 800. That is outrageous. That should be illegal. You see, team, Jen's on a motorbike, so I'll probably tell you what happens there. That's right. We'll let her off. She's got an engine. She's got a literal engine. All right. Let's come out of that. As promised, we've spent the first 15 minutes literally in resistance 1 and 2. So, only makes sense to head up to resistance 3. Fine resistance 3 for me, team. I'm just gonna slowly build us into it, some slightly longer stuff. We're gonna start with the 30-second section. Find 80 to 90 on that cadence. We're going 5, yeah, 4, with me. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. 80 to 90. It's only 30 seconds to start with, Jen. Maybe add a little bit of resistance on. 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. We're going to come into a 45-second section now, so we're just adding the 15 seconds on, but I obviously want you to keep that same cadence that you hit for that last time. Getting ready? 45 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're shutting down our minds. We just want to feel that rush. Losing track of time, but that's so typical of us. Just want to give a quick shout out to you lot. For no particular reason, to be honest. Just that I think you deserve one. For putting the shift in every single time. For turning up. And for having a good time, having fun, smashing out those races. Some ridiculous numbers in the races already. I thought this was meant to be a beginner class. But then Jen goes and puts out 849. What? 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. On the drop. 1 minute. Quick shake off. Here we go. Show me the fire. 3, 2, 1, go! Don't get too excited by the drop though. We're here for a minute. We are here for a minute. Still 25 seconds. Five, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1. Feels good, doesn't it? It's coming. Resistance 3 sprint. You know what, we're only gonna go for 20 seconds. 20 seconds only. On me, 3, 2, 1, go! I've given you plenty of break in between. Another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it back. Enjoy this break. Time to take it up to resistance 4. Breathe it there. Keep those legs moving. We're going to try some standing up now. We're going to do 1 minute of work, 30 seconds rest. So plenty of time to rest within it. I'm going to do 30 seconds sat down, 30 seconds stood up. Because it's a beginner class, standing up is only an option. If you don't want to stand up, that's all good. Because sat down, we're going to go 70 to 80. Stood up, we're going to go 60 to 70 on your cadence. I'll be shouting it out, so you don't need to remember these. But starting with 1 minute, 30 seconds sat down, 30 seconds stood up. We go in. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 70 to 80. Little push, let's go. Standing up in 5, in 3, 2, 1. 60 to 70 now. Are the sort of numbers we're hitting. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Plenty break. Also team, under 10 minutes left. Use this break, breathe, reset. Get yourself ready, we go again. Again, that standing up is only an optional, but if you didn't do it last time, give it a go this time. Change it up. Gives you a different sort of format, makes it more strength-based. 3, 2, sat down, 1. Let's go. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Up we get. It's quite a nice beat to just bounce it out to. Remember, hips back, shoulders still tucked in, back still nice and straight. 8 seconds. Don't give up. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Sat down, 30 seconds. We go for that once more. Team still with me? Show me a little strong. Let me know you're there. Let me know you're going strong. There it is. I always say in these classes, it's a beginner class, but especially in that last 10 minutes, yes mate. If you want to start letting loose, you go for it. I'm not stopping you. But I'm still going to give you those breaks. But again, if you want to let loose during, that's on you. 3, 2, 1, go! Up in 3, 2, 1. Go on, Jen. Yes, Desi. All the way. Ten. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little break there. Little breather there. Right. We're gonna enjoy a little extra break. I'm gonna go for something very similar, but we're gonna add it on to something else, and this is gonna be your finisher. Just so you're aware of it. It's gonna be 2 minutes straight, and that's gonna take us to the very end. It's a beginner class, so I'm going to give you a long break, a long chill out, a long stretch after this, especially for those lot who love smashing out those stronger togethers as well. I see you. We're going to get ready to go. Another climb, same thing we did before, sitting, seated, then standing. You go for that. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, 1, up we go. Coming into the final song of this class, and it's a big one. It's race time. I'm gonna give you a little prep time. So sit down. Take it out to that resistance 2. 5, 4, this is it, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute on the clock, resistance 2, let loose. Oh, it sounds like we got a nice little drop coming up as well. Seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 0. Again, some ridiculous numbers. Tuning out, they're huge. Little safety point, not to tell anyone off, but I can see your RPMs, and it is physically impossible to get above about like 120 in resistance 2. And Jen, I saw a lot of 150 there, and some 140s. Resistance 2 in my races, safety first. But for now, we chill out. For now we breathe. For now we relax. Take all of that in. Team, I'm in the UK. I think a couple of you lot are in the UK as well. And it's raining now for the first time. Classic British guy talking about the weather. It's raining now for the first time in ages, and I've been cycling around today in the rain, and you know what? It's annoying, but it's a bit of relief, you know? It's kind of nice every now and then. Yeah, you turn up wet, but to get that rain, oh, it's kind of nice. Keep those legs moving, breathing. Relaxing, reflecting, taking it all in. Just roll those shoulders back for me. Let's take it forward. Head out to one side. And the other. Forward. And you're going to stand it up for me. Push those heels down, push those hips back. Give me a little wiggle into that. Nice, turn around the other way, do that same thing. And then let's head back to the first. See if you can get it a little bit more, just a touch more. Same again on the other side. Classic beginner class in which we start slow, we start chilled, and then we all lose the plot and go absolutely mad in the race. A classic beginner class with me. Team, that was wonderful as always. Take your arms up and bring it all the way around into the center. Give yourself a round of applause. Sick one. As always, you lot are legends. Thank you for joining me. Remember, make sure you click pause and save, and you find us, me, on social media as well. Thank you so much. Peace and love, team, and I'll see you all later.